Here, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Was a Reincarnation of Izuna Uchiha, Part 5. But yeah, now, sorry about you burping most of the time. Let me first say one thing. I am somewhat sick. I do cough a little bit around and there, but yeah, I'm not that sick. But I should mention one thing. The reason why I didn't upload part 5 of this What If yesterday was because of laziness and tiredness and procrastination. Okay, but also why I didn't upload this like in the morning or something is because I fell asleep at like 2 o'clock. Woke up this morning at like 11. Had it to go to the store. Also, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I know I wasn't supposed to upload today, but yeah. I was going to upload a special, but then again, I was like, fuck that shit. If I do a special, it's either going to be a one shot or a movie. And I don't have that many ideas for a special. But after I upload this, maybe someone will give me a special. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just kidding. I probably do have an idea. I just had to listen to music to just get an idea, but not for let me shut the fuck up. But other than that, let me get into this what if and shut the fuck up. But yeah. So, let's begin. So we go into Naruto Uchiha. Right now in his team, mostly called Team Zero. Now, of course, they are in their tuning exams. But before I continue, let me go into a kind of flashback, or mostly just a couple of like days ago. But yeah. This is where, Naruto is somewhat good friends with Konohamaru. I say somewhat because they're not entirely good friends. They know each other, but not much. Mostly, Konohamaru knows Naruto from the fact that, Naruto is basically someone that is always next to, Hiruzen Sarutobi, basically his grandfather. Of course, Konohamaru also knows Naruto from the fact that Naruto's really nice. He's a really nice person, but can get very terrifying if you piss him off enough. But yeah, of course, Konohamaru at some point in the day mostly wanted to play around with Naruto, and Naruto agrees. So of course, this is where mostly Konohamaru was playing with Naruto. Of course, this is where Konohamaru was running away from Naruto because they were playing tag somewhat. It was a tag, but ninja edition. Basically, Naruto can use jutsu to kind of catch, Konohamaru and tag him. But yeah, Uta and was it Uta? I don't remember that one guy that kind of usually has not usually. I don't remember that guy, the guy with glasses, and also Morgie or whatever her name was, are also with Konohamaru and just kind of like laughing and all that, kind of playing and all that with Naruto. Naruto doesn't really mind playing tag. Because, Konohamaru really reminds him of what's called, Izuna's youngest brother somewhat. And Naruto does know about the younger brothers of Izuna. Basically being Ashin and also, Saruto. But yeah. Of course, Naruto was just playing with the kids and all that until, Konohamaru bumps into one of the Sand Shinobis that were actually coming into the tuning exam. And that was Kankuro. Now, Kankuro got annoyed with, with Konohamaru and was about to punch, Konohamaru in the face. This is where Moriki and even the glasses guy says, no, don't. This is where, before Kankuro was going to punch this guy and mostly punch Konohamaru in the face, Tomaru was telling him that this is a stupid idea and he should just let go of the kid. But before even Kankuro was trying to punch Konohamaru, Kankuro's punch did not make it. Instead, he was flipped over and right now smashing his face into the ground in an instant. While Konohamaru is right now picked up from the shirt, almost getting hold by the shirt. And of course, where, he was put down pretty gently. And this is where, who stands, in front of Konohamaru is none other than Naruto Uchiha. Naruto's long blackish hair with his ponytail is right now flowing through the wind. Is where, Naruto's eyes transform from just normal dark blue eyes into crimson red, showing off his three tomoes menacing. This is where, I should also mention that Naruto has a black jacket when he was with, Konohamaru and all that. So of course, this is where, he kind of just glares at what's it called. Well, Kankuro, he's right now knocked the fuck out a little bit. He gets back up, just dizzy a little bit, and this is where Tamara is seeing who the hell this person is. She doesn't actually know who he is, but looks from his eyes to be an Uchiha. Here's where Naruto says, you know, it's pretty bad for you to be hurting kids, you know that? Kids that are younger than you. Kids that hasn't even been in the shinobi career that long. I suggest next time you try to punch him, well, you shouldn't allow, well, yourself to get knocked out in the first place. If you're trying to punch someone, try not to die while trying to do that. This is where, well, Kankuro gets up and says, why, you bastard! He rushes at Naruto, but this is where Naruto, he grabs the punch that Kankuro sent at him, grabs it, pulls him towards Naruto. Of course, Naruto pulls him closer, but this is when Naruto sweeps his legs, and of course, then uses his right hand to grab Kankuro from the face and smash his head to the ground in an instant. This is where Naruto did already deactivate his red eyes when he was fighting against Kankuro and Taijutsu. This was just child's play to Naruto when he was fighting against Kankuro, because Kankuro seemed like an idiot. And this is where, well, Naruto says, whatever. Of course, this is where Tamari, she is shocked. And this is where, well, she kind of feels like her heart is beating, because after seeing Naruto just defeat Kankuro like an instant, she kind of fell in love a little bit. But yeah. Of course, this is where, well, Naruto seems to be uncaring like. And of course, this is where, well, he kind of kicks Kankuro towards Tamari. That's where, well, Naruto says, you know, you should take your friend or whatever the hell he is to you and get the hell out. This is where, well, Tamari says, what's your name? This is where, well, she kind of stutters a little bit. This is where Naruto says, me? The name's Naruto Uchiha. This is where, well, she says, Uchiha? Naruto? What a nice name. This is where, well, someone in the tree says, Tamari Kankuro. This is where Kankuro gets up after hearing that voice and say, Gaara. This is where Gaara lands down the ground with his reddish hair. Right now, well, mostly reddish hair and his dullish green eyes. Is looking at, well, most of the dullish green eyes are looking at Naruto. And Naruto looks at, well, Gaara. Both their eyes connect. Naruto's darkish sapphire eyes connects with Gaara's dullish green eyes. It's where, well, Gaara says, you don't have that same look to your eyes like mine. Yours are just full of annoyed and anger. I'm surprised Uchiha can even defeat my brother. Naruto says, what do you want, Jinchuriki? One tells. This is where, well, Tamari, Kankuro wind their eyes, and even Gaara, for just a 1 second slight, basically, not 1 second slight, what the fuck am I talking about? Like, a millimeter of a second, he just kind of show, surprise. And this is where Gaara says, oh, so you know what I am exactly. Naruto goes up to Gaara without an uncaring look, mostly. Walks up to Gaara. Gaara's sand started appearing. This is where Naruto smacks it away, destroying it in an instant. Naruto grabs him from the neck. And Naruto says, look here, you little shit. You dare even, well, this is where Naruto's eyes, they became a very bright reddish color. Thanks to being slick. It isn't his Sharingan. But this is Kurama kind of taken over thanks to Naruto letting him. This is where, well, this is kind of Kurama. Listen up, one tells. Ichibai, you attack my partner and I'll rip you to shreds, you stupid Tamuki or whatever. This is where, well, Gaara feels like being nervous, and his stomach feels to start hurting. Mostly is what's it called, the Ichibai kind of screaming out, Karama! This is where, well, This is where, well, Gara feels scared. Of course, Shikaku screams out, Karama! This is where Karama says, oh, shut up, Shikaku. If you really want to die so early, then I will give you the pleasure. Right now, Naruto's teeth is showing. Of course, they're sharp. Very sharp. This is where, well, what's it called? What was it called? Gara, he's trying to activate his sand, but it won't activate since, well, mostly it is trying to protect him, but not mostly attack Naruto thanks to Shikaku right now being afraid. But this is where, well, Naruto activate his eyes. Right now, one of his eyes is activated. This is where, well, it's mostly the left eye. His turn is his Sharingan. And this is where Naruto goes into the mindscape of, well, Gara and Shikaku. This is where Karama's also in there, but just in a small version. Right now on the side of what Naruto, mostly kind of the shoulder. But yeah, left side. Or not left side, right side. And this is where Naruto says, so what am I looking for? A giant Tomoki. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. It's where Shikaku appears saying, die, you bastards! This is where he tries to attack Naruto and Kurama. And this is where Naruto says, Sharingan. Genjutsu of controlment. This is where, well, he puts a control Genjutsu on Shikaku. And Shikaku is not attacking, well, Naruto or Kurama. Naruto sees Gara. And Gara says, who are you? What do you want? This is where Naruto says, it's okay if you're scared. Just know this, the Tomoki over there won't attack you no more. Gara says, what are you talking about? Mother? She's under a Genjutsu. Very powerful Genjutsu I put on her. Or put on him. Because, first of all, it's not a fucking her. It's not a mother. It's a fucking Tomoki. And it's definitely a dude. This is where, well, Gara, he says, wait, can I sleep? Yeah, I got you. This is when Naruto clocks what's it called, Gara in the face. This is where, well, Kurama says, wow, I wasn't expecting you to clock out your fellow Chinchuriki friend. Screw that. He's not a Chinchuriki friend. Just know this now. I'm not gonna, well, hold back if he hurts my friends. This is where, well, Kurama says, oh, you mean your interesting this is where Naruto's face becomes red and says, shut up, we don't talk about that. This is where Kurama says, oh no, we do. You can't ignore that little expression they are trying to do. Come on, Naruto. Come on, Izuna. You know you don't want to. This is where Naruto says, nope, I'm going to ignore you. Bye. This is where Kurama says, no, go back. We go back into mostly the mindskip of Naruto. But yeah. Of course, we leave after that and we go in the outside. Naruto opens his eyes. And this is where, well, Gara's asleep. Right now, Naruto isn't choking him, also letting him on the ground. He didn't, like, push him off, like, from his hand, but yeah. This is where, well, everyone is shocked. Mostly, what's it called, Konohamaru said that, whoa, that was so cool, Sensei. That was really cool. Naruto says, I guess so. This is where both Temari and Kankuro are scared that Gara is going to go into the One Tails. Naruto says, you shouldn't worry too much. He's not going into anything. He's just asleep normally. That's where Naruto, he then tells Konohamaru to come along and also his friends. That's where Temari, she goes up to Naruto, like really fast before Naruto gets to walk away with the Konohamaru and the others. Of course, he is holding on to Konohamaru's arm, mostly with his left arm. And this is where, well, Temari says, wait, I want to tell you something, Uchiha. This is where, well, Naruto says, huh? He turns around really fast, and this is where, well, she slams into Naruto and just gives him a big bear hug. This is where Naruto's confused. I say, can you? This is where Temari says, thank you. She right now is right now on, well, kind of on top of Izuna, or mostly Naruto, and she kind of cries out, thank you. This is where Naruto, his face kind of becomes red because she's really on top of him. And this is where Kurama says, go get her, boy! Go get your six! This is where Naruto says, shut up! This is where Naruto just doesn't want to listen to Kurama half the time, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto says, can you please get off of me? This is where Naruto gives out a kind of a small smile, but yeah. This is where, well, Tamari says, I'm sorry. This is where her face is red, but this is where she goes along back to Kankuro and back to where her younger brother. But yeah, this is where Naruto says, oh god, no, Kurama, don't you dare say anything. Kurama says, come on, you know you wanna. A Sand Shinobi princess. Think about how many princes you have. This is where Naruto says, shut up. It's where, well, Kurama says, how can I shut up? But this is the most amazing thing I ever have been sealed into. This is where, well, Naruto says, shut the fuck up. No. This is where, well, Kurama says, you know you want your own. This is where Naruto shut him up fully by just kind of discontinued the link. But yeah, and Kurama says, no, get back here, you motherfucker. Well, we go back into Naruto going into the tuning exam. This is where Naruto is right now kind of, well, looking around the mostly, well, in the building and all that. And this is where, well, they bump into mostly Team 7 getting their asses whooped. And that is basically Rock Lee whooping the shit out of Sasuke. Sasuke is now smashed to the wall, and of course he is unable to kind of fight back. Sasuke is kind of screaming, but yeah. This is where Rock Lee kind of ignores her and kind of sees the new team, mostly Team 0. This is what, well, Rock Lee rushes up to what's it called, Laura and, well, mostly Laura Uchiha and Estef, Yuki? Yeah, Estef Yuki, who are very, what's it called, beautiful girls that Rock Lee in his eyes see. And this is where he says, can you please go on a date with me? This is where, for some reason, Naruto has an eye twitch. And this is where, well, they both look at, well, Rock Lee and say, hell no. This is where, well, they kind of go right next to Naruto, even though Naruto's looking somewhere else. Right now, not caring that much. Well, it kind of looks like he's not caring, but he has an eye twitch. And so they both grab his arms and say, sorry, we're already out with someone, going out with someone. This is where Naruto's face becomes red and say, wait. You don't say that out loud. This is where, well, Rock Lee says, oh, I understand. Hello there, you must be Naruto Uzumaki Uchiha, the Rookie of the Year. Naruto says, yeah, what do you want? This is where, well, he says, fight me in a taijutsu. Naruto looks at, well, Rock Lee, and says, sure. This is where Naruto, he gets out of the grasp of both Estef and Laura. And this is where, well, Laura and Estef just gets annoyed when Naruto managed to get the grasp, mostly out of their grasp, but yeah. This is where Naruto's kind of walking to Rock Lee. Now I should mention, Naruto has a black jacket like this, like a dark black jacket, that has the Uchiha crest. Of course, has a white t-shirt underneath, and this is where, well, he's wearing kind of these darkish, bluish pants, but yeah. With black sandals, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto, he's walking up to, well, Rock Lee, and Rock Lee says, bring it on, taijutsu only. Naruto says, oh, taijutsu? Well, that's good to know. Then bring it on. This is where Naruto rushes at Rock Lee, sending a kick up in the air. Was about to smash into Rock Lee, and Rock Lee had to block it with an arm. This is where, well, he tries to block it, but felt like his arm was shattered into a million pieces, because that kick was powerful. That's where he jumps away and tries to, well, do a leaf hurricane kick, but this is where, well, Naruto managed to dodge it. This is where Naruto, he kind of grabs the ground because when he jumped away, he kind of grabs the ground, spins around with kind of using his hand to kind of just spin around, and tries to do a spin kick straight towards Rock Lee, kind of like ribcage. Because when, well, mostly kind of grabs the ground and kind of pushes himself forward, but mostly grabbing the ground again and kind of trying to give him a spin kick, a right spin kick mostly. This is where, well, Rock Lee jumps up again, and this is where Naruto misses, but this is where Naruto then pushes himself up to the sky by kind of using a little bit of air towards his palm, towards his left palm, because that's mostly where his hand was at. And this is where, well, he pushes himself up, and this is where Naruto spins up and tries to kind of give, what's it called, Rock Lee a backflip kick. This is where mostly by his left leg. This is where, well, Rock Lee couldn't block this mostly what he could, and of course just had to use both of his arms to kind of block the kick, and he felt like his arms are right now feeling like they're getting shattered into a million pieces. This is where, well, Rock Lee is smashed down to the ground, just like when Marcos kind of became into that Phoenix and fought against, well, Kazaru And of course, gave him that kind of back kick, and this is where Kozada tried to block it with both hands, but then just smashed down to the ground in light speed. But yeah, think of it like that. This is where, well, Naruto, he kind of is right now in the air, and this is where he's kind of like landing down, trying to, well, land down softly into the ground. And this is where, well, he does, mostly thanks to the fact that he has a good wind control. This is where, well, Rock Lee rushes at him right now, kind of saying, what's it called? He says, Leaf. What was it? What was it called? Was it right? It was he calls it what's it called? Leaf Barrage, by kind of just punching Naruto in the stomach and of course launching him up in the sky. This is where both Esdeath and Laura doesn't seem phased to be worried that much. This is where, well, right now the Hyuga is kind of seeing this, mostly Nechi and Tenten. Tenten is confused why both Laura and Esdeath doesn't seem to be worried for Naruto's safety. This is where, well, what's it called? Nechi's right now acting as Byakuya, and one thing that he's shocked to see is something come around Naruto, these greenish flames a little bit. Naruto did train with the Jade Flames. This is where, well, Naruto was about to get punched by Rock Lee when Rock Lee appears up in the air and was about to tie him around by using the bandages, but this is where the bandages actually burn in an instant. Thanks to Naruto's greenish flames, Naruto lands on the ground really fast, and of course this is where Naruto says palm strike of devastation. Bah! He smashes the palm strike into Rock Lee. Rock Lee, that was right now shocked the fact that Naruto managed to break through, just got a palm strike to the chest. This is where, well, he launches up in the sky and smashes there, falling down to the ground in high speed. This is where Naruto's green flames dissipate. Mostly it was just a couple of green flames up around him, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto's eyes were greenish color a little bit, but then just go back into crimson red, and then sapphire blue, with dark sapphire blue. This is where Naruto starts walking up to Lee to see if he's okay, and Lee's like, "Oh, that hurt it. I guess I lost to you, Naruto Uzumaki Uchiha." Naruto says, "Yeah, you did." So, Lee, I guess it wasn't too much of a bad taijutsu here. You're pretty good in taijutsu, just not better than me, I guess you can say. This is where, well, Naruto, he was about to walk away, but this is where Naruto, he turns around really fast, grabs Rock Lee from the shoulder by mostly kind of kneeling down, and this is where Naruto's face becomes a crimson, well, mostly not his face, but his eyes becomes crimson red, and then a very jadish green color flames in his eyes, and this is where Naruto says, "Don't you dare annoy Laura Ursif again, or I'll burn you in an instant." That's where Naruto showed sharp teeth, and this is where, well, show a menacing look into his eyes. This is where, well, Rock Lee kind of passed out a little bit, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto then gets up and kind of walks with his team, but yeah. This is where, well, Laura and Esif didn't hear what, well, Naruto said towards, well, Rock Lee. Rock Lee is kind of shocked and scared, but yeah. This is where we go into, well, the kind of actual training exam room. This is where, well, when they get in, this is where, well, they see a bunch of commotion happening. This is where they see Sakura and, what's it called, Ino, kind of rushing up to, well, Sasuke to see if he's fine and all that. And of course, this is where, what's it called, Sasuke's third teammate, who I think I said it was Hinata. Yeah, I think Hinata was right now just glancing around. Of course, this is where she noticed, what's it called, Naruto. And this is where, well, she's not really much of a big fan of Naruto Uchiha, or Uzumaki mostly. She kind of likes him, but not much. Mostly thanks to the fact that, well, Naruto isn't that much of a kind, well, he is really kind. He's extremely kind. But at the same time, he can be very scary if people really piss him off that much. But yeah. This is where, well, Hinata just glances somewhere else, but yeah. Her biggest crush isn't Sasuke, it's actually, well, Kiba, but yeah. Kiba's over here is trying to be the alpha male and trying to show Ino and Sasuke that he's truly alpha male out here. This is what, well, what's it called? Kiba then ignores both of them and kind of sees Laura and Esdeath, two very beautiful women. And this is where so many people in the training exams, mostly in the room, kind of shows his expression that they're really beautiful and all that because they have hearts in their eyes mostly. This is where Naruto when he walks in, mostly behind him, mostly a bunch of girls from different villages are kind of having hearts for Naruto. Naruto doesn't care, and really, he shows his crimson red eyes mostly to the guys, and Naruto would murder them if they really do want to piss him off. This is where Kiba walks up and says, "Why not? Why don't you two beautiful girls go onto my team? You know, because I'm the most." This is where, well, before he tries to keep trying to flirt, his whole body was frozen in an instant. Yeah, as it freezes in an instant. This is where everyone shuts up. But yeah, this is where, well, mostly, what's it called? Laura kind of shows her crimson red eyes towards any girl that's trying to look at Naruto. But yeah, this is where, well, Naruto, he then kind of walks forward, but yeah, he's kind of walking past Team 7, mostly the rookies. And this is where, well, when Naruto is completely walking past him, Naruto then bumps into, well, Kabuto. And Kabuto says, "Ah, hello there. You must be an Uchiha, since your Uchiha crest is right now behind you." Naruto says, "What do you want?" This is where, well, Kabuto says, "Oh, it's just a friendly banter between what's called teammates of the Leaf Village, right?" Naruto doesn't trust mostly this guy because he smells like snakes, Kurama said. That's where, well, Naruto says, "Go on." Okay, I just want to tell you about some information about, well, people here in this, what's it called, group. I managed to collect some information thanks to these cards. Kurama says, "Red flag, spy." Naruto says, "No already." This is where, well, Kabuto, he kind of shows some cards and all that. And this is where, well, he's talking about that, well, these are, what's it called, cards about, well, the fact that there is, what's it called, this, and this. And this is where he says, "What do you want to know about?" This is where Naruto points at a girl with kind of blondish hair and blue eyes. That's right now in the, what's it called, kind of tuning exam. This is where Naruto says her. This is where, well, Kabuto says, "This is, well, Summerweed from the Cloud Village. She is, well, a very powerful Kunoichi that's from the Cloud Village. She has done over 40 D-rank missions, 2 C-rank, well, not 2, 10 C-rank missions, and 2 B-rank missions. Holy shit, she's pretty strong. She has not become tuning thanks to the fact that, well, she's still too young or whatever." It says right there. And some other things. But yeah, Naruto says, "Interesting. What about her with the whitish hair and silverish eyes?" This is what, well, someone overheard this and right now glances towards what's it called, Naruto and Kabuto's talk. And this is where, well, a girl with silver eyes kind of also glances her eyes and thinking, "What the fuck?" This is where, well, Kabuto says, "This is Shorai. Shorai is a Kunoichi from the sound. Of course, she is able to control the snake somewhat, and of course, she has done over 30 C missions, and of course, 10 B rank missions." This is where a lot of people are scared now to hear that these Kunoichis are nothing to be messing with. Naruto says, "I see. Then give me information on myself." This is where, well, everyone was confused. This is where, well, Kabuto was surprised. This is where Kabuto said, "Sure." This is where, well, he gladly obliges to. This is where, well, Naruto Uzumaki Uchiha. Naruto Uzumaki Uchiha. Naruto has done over, well, holy shit, what the fuck is this number? This is where Kabuto is just shocked to see how many D-rank missions. And it's mostly, what's it called? I mostly said there was a couple, but really it's over at least 200. 200 D-rank missions. What? C-rank? What the hell? C-rank missions mostly went up to B to A and S rank, or double S, or triple S. What the fuck? Triple S rank missions. Mostly to help the actress from the Snow Village, help the priestess from the Demon Country, and help stop Sky Ninjas from invading the... What the hell? That's where everyone realized that they're not gonna mess with, well, Naruto when Naruto has did a triple S rank mission. Now, of course, well, abilities, why is all of them are clue? Because Kabuto did copy all of this, but he didn't actually pay attention towards, well, Naruto's files mostly. And this is where, well, he tried to pay attention for the Uchiha bloodline and all that. And it does show a little bit that Naruto does have the Sharingan, just the level of it, unknown. Yeah, Naruto doesn't have that keep lying around there. No, he has it in very secret files. But yeah, he mostly keeps those files next to his Ichi Eye Paradise. The reason why is, well, his Ichi Eye Paradise is so, well, locked up in security is just because he doesn't want anyone to find out that he's a huge pervert. But yeah, he has those files next to that. But yeah, that's what Naruto says. Interesting. So you truly are a spy if you know about those S-rank missions. This is where Kabuto says, wait, what? This is where, well, his neck was cut in an instant. This is where, well, Kabuto goes, this is where he tries to grab his neck and look at Naruto. And of course, he's right now looking up and all he sees red. Very red eyes. This is where Naruto says, you're a spy, and I don't like spies. So the only thing to do with you is do this. His eyes changes from a normal 3 to 1 to a, well, mostly to the MS. And this is where Naruto says, I only knew about this illusion ability for a while. But let me show you what a true illusion is. Kyokomatsu. This is where, well, Kabuto, he saw the eyes, and this is where Naruto says Kyokomatsu, but it wasn't even an illusion. This is where Naruto, he then turns off and then walks away. This is where Kabuto was confused, saying, what? What is happening? This is where, well, he tries to attack Naruto, but this is where an illusion happens. He felt dizzy and fell down. This is where when he wakes up, he was already right now in the custody of Anbus. Mostly Naruto used a very powerful genjutsu that's really able to bend reality. Bend the reality of those who look into his eyes. Anyone that glances through eyes, not even if Naruto's looking towards his eyes. Mostly if anyone glances in, they're already under Naruto's genjutsu. Such a powerful genjutsu, so much more powerful than the Tsukiyomi Kyokomatsu. Is it? Yeah, wait. Or not Kyokomatsu, it's called Kyoko Sugutsu, but yeah. This is where, well, yeah, so I'll explain what it is. I just wanted to say that's the actual name. And yes, this is somewhat the illusion that, well, Aizen has, mostly from his sword, but yeah, since I'm giving that to Naruto. I was going to think of giving him, what's it called, the Shikiyomi, but not the, what's it called, illusions that Aizen has is so much more better. I don't know, I just think that's so much more better, but yeah. That's what, well, we go into, well, Kabuto being taken away. Even his teammates are taken away. This is where Naruto, he closes his eyes and just smiles with this evilish grin. This is where people were just scared from Naruto. This is where, well, it's different, well, Laura kind of just sighs because of how Naruto is kind of evil sometimes. He can be really nice, really kind and all that, and will love to help people and all that. He can be also really cruel and murderous half the time if you hurt those precious people that Naruto loves. And Naruto has a very evil, sadistic side. So Naruto already has a plan for Kabuto. If Kabuto does manage to escape, because a spy ninja usually has the means a way to escape, Naruto will use Kabuto in the near future like a puppet, without Kabuto even noticing he just fallen into Naruto's puppet grasp. But yeah, this is where, well, Naruto just smiles and walks away, but yeah. This is where, well, Orochimaru, he's smiling, thinking, that kid is strong. Very strong if he managed to cut the neck off, well, Kabuto. How would he take in his body? Yeah, that's how Orochimaru is, okay? No matter what, Orochimaru is still a fucking pedo to me, okay? Fuck that shit. I don't give a shit. But yeah. This is where, well, we go into, well, the kind of tuning exam match. Of course, where, well, Ibiki says, okay, let's begin. This is where everyone is kind of cheating. This is where Naruto, he's pretty much just answering the questions. This is where Naruto, next to him is basically the girl with whitish hair and silverish eyes. And next to him also is a girl with blondish hair and bluish eyes. This is where Samui and Shiroi. Now, Naruto sat here just to kind of see if he can actually see what kind of abilities that we use to kind of, well, kind of cheat and all that. Naruto is extremely smart, so he doesn't really need to cheat that much. Of course, this is where Laura and Estef are kind of like biting into a pencil, but yeah, or mostly biting into their nails because they're kind of angry in why Naruto did this. Of course, they know that Naruto's extremely smart, genius like Aizen type, but really, he sometimes do some things that's kind of reckless that, well, Laura and Estef kind of disagree for Naruto to do something like that, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto already noticed the snakes are coming from, well, Shiroi, these white snakes that are kind of going towards what's called seeing, mostly crawling around and seeing paper and answer and all that. That's where Naruto's like, interesting. So Kabuto's information wasn't wrong. This is where he looks towards, well, Samui, and Samui is right now using lightning. And right now, the way she's using lightning is by kind of, well, making somewhat of like a lightning ball in the roof and all that, or mostly like, no. She's mostly using lightning like a current and all that to kind of go to the ground and all that, and of course kind of go to spread towards everyone else, just to see information by kind of connecting towards them and seeing the answers and what they're writing and all that. This is where Naruto says, so she saw the powerful lightning. This is where both Samui and, well, Shiroi are almost finished, or just almost needing the last, well, what's it called, question, all that, the ninth question. And this is where, well, they kind of glance towards Naruto's paper, and he's haven't doing anything. He's pretty much looking forward, and of course, they're confused in why he sat there without writing anything. Does he know something more than they do? This is where Naruto, he glances to the right and then glances to the left, and notice both of them looking. And this is where Naruto, he just grins and how what they're writing down is kind of wrong a little bit because it's not truly something right, but yeah. This is where Naruto, he kind of grabs his pencil and extremely fast, just like Mach 20 out here, just write down the, what's it called, answers. This is where Naruto, he then puts his hand over the ninth question. He did write the answer, but they just put his hand over it. And this is where, well, Naruto, he kind of is smiling with this evilish smile. This is where, well, he then glances back to left side and right side. This is where both Shiroi and, well, someone just kind of just grits their teeth from the fact that Naruto is just playing them like a fucking fiddle. But this is where, well, Naruto's saying, this is interesting. This is where, well, Abiki says, put down your pencils. Now it's for the 10th question. This is where he says, any of you that give up will take the tuning exam next year. Any of you that fails to, well, complete the 10th question will never be able to take the tuning exam. That's where, well, Naruto says, never be able to take the tuning exams. Ah, well, I'll take that risk. I guess I can be again taking on, well, fucking C2S rank missions because, yeah, that's my bullshit luck. Karma says, I guess you can always say that like that. Haha. So it's pretty much not a risk for us. What about Laura and Estef? This is where, well, Karama said. This is where Naruto says, I'll probably make it up to them by kind of turning them into tuning another way. This is where Karama says, smart kid. What about those two nice girls that are next to you? Naruto says, shut up, no more perverse stuff. Disconnect. This is where Karama says, no! You can't just keep doing this to me. This is where, well, we go back to this Naruto. Naruto's looking ahead. His stoic black, well, mostly dark sapphire eyes are looking ahead. And this is where, well, Abiki sees so many people give up, but this is where, well, he then says, all of you have passed who stayed for the 10th question. This is where it's mostly a bravery test and all that for mostly the 10th question. Everyone kind of just blinking, well, surprised. And this is where Naruto seems to really unfazed and just didn't care that much about the 10th question. This is where, well, Ibiki even notices and he says, what a little sneaky little kid. Did he already know about this? Interesting. Well, it's on for the next, this is where, well, before he even say anything, the window smashes through and Uncle appears right now having a kind of like flag thing or whatever. It's like paper behind her that says, I am Uncle Mitarashi, the next, what's it called? Protest? No. What the fuck am I talking about? The next, proctor for the second kind of test for the tuning exam. This is where everyone kind of kind of weirded out, but yeah. This is where we go outside. Of course, Naruto did jump out through the window. Like, he did take the window. This is where, well, Uncle says, okay, everyone get the fuck out. But yeah, this is where we go into Naruto. Looking at the window. And this is where, well, Biki says, hey, you kid. What are you doing? This is where Naruto says, going out through the window, what do you think? Uncle says, I like that kid. This is where Naruto, he mostly transforms his hands to wind, like a wind sword. And this is where Naruto just slices the window into kind of like a, what's it called? Perfect square. And this is where Naruto just pushes the window, and the window just falls out, with still some cement being stuck into it. This is where Naruto says, see yo. This is where Naruto jumps out, but yeah. This is where Uncle says, holy shit. I thought he would just break through the window. I didn't expect him just to cut it clean. This is where, well, Biki says, well, that is the Uchiha prodigy. Someone, the Uchiha Uzumaki prodigy for you. This is where, well, Uncle says, he's a prodigy? Truly, he's not. He doesn't see himself as a prodigy. But if you want to talk to Ruzen about it, yeah, he is somewhat of a prodigy. He doesn't really see himself, but other than that, he managed to catch a spy. So, you can say whatever. This is where Uncle says, whatever, time to go out through the door like a normal person. This is where Abiki says, wait, where are you going? I just have some things to think about. This is where, well, Abiki says, he goes outside through the cut window and sees the sky isn't red, sees the sky isn't falling, sees no flying pigs, and says, what the fuck am I? Is this some kind of genjutsu? I know what I must do. Must go drink some beer. He is just done out of this shit because after seeing Uncle just take the fucking door like a normal fucking person, he's confused. This is where, well, Uncle is thinking from the fact that if Naruto's a prodigy and he's an Uchiha and Uzumaki somewhat, would her old, what's it called, sensei be going after him? This is where, well, she doesn't know. She feels like, she always had that feeling that Orochimaru might come back very soon or later, but yeah. This is where, well, we go into, well, Naruto. Naruto's outside, and of course he's with his team, Lauren and stuff. And of course, well, everyone's getting explained by, well, Uncle Mitarashi. And what is happening? And this is where, well, everyone gets a basic explainment in what is happening on there. Truly, everyone gets ready and gets ready to go out into the Chunin camp. Of course, they were, well, Team Zero got a scroll of what's it called? Heaven Scroll. Of course, they were, well, other teams got Earth Scroll, Heaven Scroll, whatever. This is where mostly they gotta go and find a Heaven or Earth Scroll. But yeah, this is where we go into the kind of Death Force. But this is where I'm gonna leave it off for part 4 of this What If. Part 5 might be whenever, but or is it not part 4, part 5. This is part 5. Part 6 might be whenever, but yeah. God, I'm hoping I didn't say part 4 in the beginning. But this is part 5 of this What If. But other than that, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato. I know I should at least record for like 50 minutes, but I am too lazy, so bye, potato.